Hey guys, this is Rusty. We've got another total body circuit workout coming up for you right now. Very excited. This is a brand new workout, new timing sequence. It's going to challenge your muscular strength as well as your endurance. So get ready. Let's go. You're going to need light dumbbells, but we're also going to be doing squats. So if you have some heavy dumbbells, bring them with you. We're going to go over the exercises in just a moment. For now, though, I want to get through just a little active warm-up. So take some deep breathing. Start scissoring your arms. We want to get your upper back and your shoulders nice and loose. Bring some blood flow into your limbs. So move around, shake your arms, take in some deep breaths. Next time you go out with your arms, hold them out and bend them and just rotate down and up. We do have some shoulder work coming in today, so I want to make sure that we get nice and loose up there. Good. Next time they're up, hold them up and fold them across and pull them out. In and out. Good. Good. Next time they go out, hold them out, extend them. If you need something to hold on to, grab something, because I want to do some leg swings. Bring some energy into your hips. Get that blood flowing down low. Change legs. We're going to get even more active in our warm-up, get to a squat position. Every time we come up from a squat, I want you to grab one knee and pull it into your chest. So go deep, pull, and hold. Good. And as you pull that knee up, point your foot down. Good. I'm going to do one more in each leg. But we're going to keep squatting and turn it into a foot grab. So here we go. Squat, pull, squat, pull. Yeah, this is just a warm-up, so get ready for some more stuff. One more in each leg. Stay upright, get those arms bent, and we're going to rotate all the way to one side. Hold it for just a moment. Go to the other side, hold it for just a moment, and then get some energy in it and torso twist. All right, guys, you've got about 30 seconds before we're actually starting our first set. Make sure you have a towel, make sure you have some water, and have your weights ready to roll. Be back with you in a moment. All right, everybody, let's get ready to roll. So in today's workout, the difference in our timing sequence is we're going 30 seconds for 3 different exercises. 30, 30, 30. We get a 30-second rest. Then we repeat it again, 30 seconds rest, repeat it again. So it's basically we're getting 3 exercises 3 times in a row with no rest between exercises. Each time we go through a new group of exercises, I'm going to give you a little preview of each one, because what I want to make sure you don't do is waste time between exercises. So I want to make sure you really know what we're doing. Our first group is going to comprise squats, plank rows, and ab leg raises. So weights by your side. We're going to be squatting here, plank row, just turn to the floor, and we're going to be pulling up one arm at a time. Third exercise, just a quick flip on your back, and we're going to start some leg raises. Okay, that's it, simple, 3 exercises. So let me get my timer rolling. You've got about 10 seconds before we get started. Grab your weights for squats, and we're starting in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Take it down and up. Remember, on your squats, feet stay flat. Try to drive up through your heels to engage your glutes. And at the top of that motion, posture. Shoulders back, chest forward. Ten seconds. Give me one more. Drop to the floor with your weights. Here we go. Plank rows. You only have time to change positions and set up. That's what I talked about in the beginning, about this being a challenge to your endurance as well as your strength. So in these rows, it's really hard to keep your body from twisting side to side, but you minimize that by activating your core. 10 seconds to go. One more in each arm. Good. Drop the weights, flip over to your back. Legs up, knees slightly bent. You can have your hands behind your head, on the floor, under your butt, doesn't matter. I like to have my head off the ground when I do these. It helps me keep my back down, but you can have yours down if you like. Don't worry about how far your legs go down. Just find the muscles in your abs. 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug your knees, come on up. You've got 30 seconds rest. And then we go back at it again. So get your weights ready for squats. If you want something heavier, grab it. Stretch something if it's tight. So you kind of get the feel of how we're going to be doing this. Those same exercises. We're going to hit again. 30 seconds rest, hit again. We get just a little bit longer rest when we go to new exercises, but not much. Here we go, guys. Set your position for squats. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Remember, guys, keep that back flat on your squat, head up. I want to see you bending your knees, not bending your back. If you need some counterbalance, push your hips back. Weights can go forward. That'll keep you centered. 2 more. Right to the ground, plank rows. Ready? Let's go. You're trying to pull that weight just a little bit behind your armpit, like around your last rib. Not to your shoulder. Pull it back a little bit more. 10 seconds. Last one. Turn over on your back. Legs up. Start moving. Try to breathe in as your legs go down. Breathe out as you pull them up. Ten seconds. Two more. Good. Hug your knees. Come on up. 30 seconds rest. We've got one more run through with those 3. Doing this 30 seconds, guys. You can drink some water, just not too much. Keep yourself hydrated, but don't tilt that bottle over. 10 seconds to get started. Grab your weights. Foot position, posture. Let's go. Speed is not of the essence on this particular workout today. We're getting quantity with the 3 sets. 10 seconds to go. Last one. Plank rows. Get to the floor. Set your position and go. You'll find the wider you take your feet on this, the less side-to-side motion you should have. The closer they are, the more challenging it is for that side-to-side balance. Almost there. One more on each side. Weights away, flip over to your back. Let's go. "15 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Hug your knees, come on up. Just a little bit longer rest now. Our next group is fairly simple. We're going to be doing a reverse lunge, coming up with the high knee. So it's going to be here, high knee on a return, same leg goes back. Second exercise, simple, bicep curls. Third exercise, we go to the other leg. So when you hit those lunges, inevitably you're going to be out of breath. You're going to be challenging your heart rate. When you go to your bicep curls, breathe deep. See if you can get your heart rate to come down before we go to the other side of lunges. Grab your weights. We start in 3, 2, 1. Pick leg, go with it. Try to keep your shoulders moving with your hips. So when you go back with the leg, you don't bend forward. 10 seconds to go. So hopefully you chose weights that you can do bicep curls with. Last one. But if you need to switch, switch now. Ready? Let's go. Take a technique that feels good to you. I'm doing a hammer start to a rotation. You can keep it as a hammer. You can start and finish as a rotation. Doesn't matter. As long as you're not throwing the weights and hinging from your shoulders. Remember, the upper part of your body stays still. You curl into it, finding the muscle in your bicep. Last one. Keep the weights. Other leg. Ready? Let's go. Remember what leg you're starting with and what leg you're finishing with, because the start of the set number 2 is right back into the lunges again. Last one. Good. Weights down. 30 seconds. Ten seconds to go. Again, we're starting with lunges with the high knee. Ready? Let's go. Remember, start with that same leg you started with last time. And you have those weights in your hands. When you bring that knee up, pull the shoulders back, just like we do on the top of a squat. You have good posture. 10 seconds. Give me one more. Bicep curls. Take some breaths. Let's move. Yeah, I'm not going to talk much doing these simple exercises. I need to catch my breath too. Let's get 2 more. Good. Keep the weights in your hands. Other leg. lunge, high knee. Get to it. Ten seconds. One more. Good, weights down, 30 seconds rest. I want you to be able to plan here, so listen up. We've got one more round of those 3 exercises. We have one more group coming up. After that next group, we take a longer break. That'll be the middle of the workout. Stay engaged right now. Again, remember what leg you started with. That's the one we're going to get to right now. 10 seconds to start. Grab your weights. Ready? Let's go. Take it back. High knee. See if you can get that knee higher than your hip every time. That means slowing down a little bit. That's okay. I want you to work on that drive with that hip and that knee. Coming up. Get your balance. 10 seconds. Last one right here. Take a breath. Bicep curls. Go. Fifteen seconds. Two more. Keep the weights. Last exercise in this group. Lunge on that other leg. Ready? Go. Back. Remember, knee higher than your waist, so higher than your hip every time. Ten seconds. Last one right here. Weights down. A little extended break. We go to a new group. Now in this next group, I have to change weights for one of the exercises. I'm going to go heavy to start with the shoulder press. Second exercise is going to be a deadlift. So I want to keep the weights heavy. But for the third exercise, it's a side shoulder raise. I need to change weights for that particular one. So if you're going to be changing with me, get all your weights ready to go. Start in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. If you have a tendency to get the weights overhead and want to lean back, stagger your feet like I have mine. That'll give you a little bit more leverage. Maybe even leaning forward into that front leg will help out. Your grip doesn't matter. You can have the weights face out, face in. Just think about range of motion. Let's get 2 more. Good. Keep the heaviest weights you can right into deadlifts. Shoulder width apart with your stance. Good posture at the top. Remember, back stays flat by pulling your belly button in. Hips go back, head goes forward. Do not lock out on your knees. Slightly bend. 15 seconds. One more. Change weights if you're with me. Side shoulder raises. Ready? Let's go. Try to get the weights higher than your shoulder, but not higher than your head. Elbows ever so slightly bent. Make sure you're lifting the weights, not throwing, and control it on the way down. 10 seconds. Last one. Good. 30 seconds rest. The hardest part about this group is we finish and start with the shoulder exercise. It's planned. We're overloading it. We're getting at it. So your shoulders are going to be feeling it by the end of this workout. Not just with this group, but with some other stuff we have going on. So get your weights ready for your shoulder press again. 10 seconds to start. Stagger your feet if you need it. Let's go. Press. Control down. If you notice, I'm taking just a slightly different angle with my press on this one. My hands are facing in instead of facing out. Not right or wrong, just different. Feels good on my shoulders. 10 seconds. Two more. Keep the weights. Take a nice deep breath. Transition to your deadlift. Shoulder width apart with your stance. Let's go. Remember, this is not about how far you can get down. It's about locating your glutes and your hamstrings. Big posture at the top. 10 seconds to go. Last one right here. Side shoulder raise. Switch them if you need to. Ready? Let's go. Woo! I have a love-hate relationship with this exercise. Two more. Good, weights down, 30 seconds rest. One more run through with that group. Again, at the end of this run through, at the end of these three, this will be the halfway point of your workout. We'll take a little longer break before we get to the next group. Not much longer, just maybe an extra 30 seconds or so. All right. Shoulder press. Get your stance. Weights ready. Deep breath in. Let's go. Press. Slow drop. Fifteen seconds. Let's get two more. Good job. Transition. Deadlift. We're keeping it very basic on these exercises, guys. No modifications like we do on some of our workouts. I want to stay basic and true and let the 3 set quick pace get you to fatigue. Two more. Side shoulder raise. Ready? Let's move. 15 seconds. Let's get two more right here. Last one. All right, you've earned an extra 30 seconds. That's 1 full minute. Water, towel, stretch. This next group we're getting to, guys, it's core focused. We're going to be starting with push-ups. And without even collapsing on a push-up, we're going to drop to a plank. Then from the plank, we're going to flip over and do basic crunches. Feet on the floor, knees bent, hands behind your head. Good range of motion. As always, feel free to do the push-ups on your knees. But when it comes time for the plank, I know you can get off your knees. We got 10 seconds to start. There's no weights needed for this group, so keep them out the way. Down to the floor. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Remember, as you bend your elbows, reach your head forward. Your head should be further than your fingertips on your push-ups. And let your chest be the first thing to go down, not your hips. 15 seconds. Next time you're up in your push-ups, stay up. Now drop to a forearm, one at a time. And now you're in your plank. If you're on your knees, get off your knees. Now in the plank, you've heard me talk about this before. Close your eyes, soften your breath. Try to relax in this position. Don't let it be a source of stress. Tuck your hips underneath you. Belly button tight to your spine. Never stick your butt out. Tuck it under. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn over. Feet flat, knees bent, hands behind your head. Crunch. Get up as high as you can, but only come 3/4 of the way down. Head never touches. Shoulders either. Keep them off the floor. Breathe out as you crunch up. Breathe in on the way down. Ten seconds. Three, 2, 1. Hug your knees. You can pull yourself up, but you can stay on the ground. Just turn over to your knees. Catch your breath. Get ready for your next set of push-ups. Some of you guys who don't know if you can do push-ups from your toes, you never know until you try. So try starting in that full military position. Can't make the 30 seconds, drop to your knees, keep going. You can't make the rest of those, just hold your arms straight, squeeze your triceps, work your muscles that way. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Start those push-ups. Ten seconds. Two more. Hold it up on that second one. Here we go. One arm at a time. Drop to the floor without collapsing in your plank. Now, a cue I don't often give on planks, but try it here. Tighten the muscles in your quads. Let that lengthen your leg. Reach the crown of your head forward, so that your body is as long as it can be. 10 seconds. Four, 3, 2, 1. Flip it over. Crunch position. Get there and go. Again, quality here. Get that muscle working in your abs. Don't pull so hard on your head. As a matter of fact, if you don't need your hands back there, just keep them next to your ears or in front of your head. Ten seconds. 2 more. Good job, guys. You got another 30-second rest. Just flip over. Eye that spot where you're going to do your last set of push-ups. I'm feeling good about this. I don't know about you, but I like this pace. All right, 10 seconds to get started. Let's move. Position set. 3, 2, 1. Hit it. If you need to hold that push up a little bit longer, that's okay. Just don't give up. Don't give in. Stay strong. Ten seconds. Hold it up on your next one. One arm at a time, down to the plank. Lengthen your body, close your eyes, calm your breath. Fifteen seconds. Three, 2, 1. Turn it over. Crunch is ready. Go. Fifteen seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on up. That's the end of that group. Slight pause, and we move on. For this next group, guys, you're going to need light to moderate weights. We're going to be hitting a squat with a side leg raise. So we're going to have weights in each hand. One weight is going to be free off your body. The other one's going to lay up against the leg. So it's going to be a squat. And as you come up, you're going to push that weight in your hand away from the squat. Same leg the entire 30 seconds. Then we're going to transition over to the other side. And then we're going to finish off with a bent over row. Knees bent, back flat, weights long, with the row up top. Okay? Squat leg raise right, squat leg raise left, bent over row. Here we go. Get your body in that position for squats. I'm going with the right side first, so that weight's against my body. Left arm is off to the side. Now as I lift that leg, kind of pretend like I'm pigeon-toed. Get that toe to turn in so I feel my hip and my glutes. Also look at my shoulders. I'm shifting my weight over my standing leg. I'm not leaning. Center of balance. Control your gravity. Last one right here. Take a deep breath in. Make sure you're in a good position. Here we go. Other side. Squat. Now, if you're focusing on that leg raise, don't forget about the depth of the squat. Get down there. 10 seconds to go. One more time. All right. Knees bent. Back flat. Weights hang down. Bent over row. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, then release. Squeeze and hold, release. Protect your back by keeping your abs tight. Remember, counterbalance your body. Head forward, hips back. Give me 2 more. Weights down, 30 seconds rest. This is group number 5 of 6. Getting into set number 2. Remember, on this leg raise, turn that toe in. Get your weights ready. Squat distance apart with your feet. Hang that left arm out to the side. Right arm stays against the leg. Squat, lift. Remember, we're trying to keep that leg straight as it goes out to the side. So don't let it drift behind you. Don't let the knee bend. And don't let it come out in front of you. It's straight out to the side. If you're watching yourself, you can also look at your shoulders. Keep them parallel to the floor. 2 more. Take a breath. Other side. Hit it. Ten seconds. Keep the leg long. Keep that weight as far down your leg as you can. Last one. Bent over rows. Ready? Let's go. Try to keep your eyes down to the floor. Your head a natural extension of your spine. If you try looking up, you might feel there's too much in your neck. Big squeeze at the top. 10 seconds to go. One more time. Weights down. 30 seconds rest. One more run through in this group. Seconds to get started. So again, we're at the end of this 5th of 6 groups. Endurance, for me, is the key factor here. My muscles are feeling it. Let's go. But this is definitely an endurance part of the workout. So one of the things I want you to be conscious of is how your form can stay exact. Even though your body's getting tired, heart rate may be higher than normal, but we never sacrifice form. You can slow it down if you need to, but keep your form tight and strong. 2 more. Take a breath, switch legs, go. Ten seconds. Last one. Bent over rows. Last exercise in this group. Ready? Go. Balance through your feet by the position of your hips and the tightness in your core. So don't be too heavy in your heels. Don't be leaning into the balls of your feet. Balanced, stable. 10 seconds to go. 2 more. Weights down. Break. Then we go to our last group. In this last group, I have a little mini plyometric option. We're going to start with tricep kickbacks. Same position you were just in for your rows, except we're going to be doing double tricep kickbacks. The plyo option is going to be in the form of a hop-hop squat. That's hop-hop squat. If you don't want to jump with me today, your option is fast step-out squats. Feet never leave the floor, but I want you moving quick. Our last exercise, we're going to be on the ground, straight arm plank, shoulder taps. Opposite hand to shoulder. This is the last group. 3 exercises, 3 sets. At the end of this group, I thought about a challenge that I might throw down. We'll talk about it when we get there. We see how we're feeling. But for now, grab your weights for tricep kickback. We start in 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's go. As you push the weights back, reach your head forward. That'll help keep your back long and your spine straight. It'll also help keep you balanced. Remember, we talked about this when we were in the bent over rows. Feet are flat. Be stable with your connection to the ground. 10 seconds to go. Two more. Keep the weights away from you. I don't want you stepping on them for our squats or plyos. Ready? Let's go. Hop, hop, squat. Or quick step outs. "15 seconds. Land low. 2 more. Good. Get to the floor. Straight arm plank. Right hand, left shoulder. Left hand, right shoulder. Now, just like we were in the plank rows, the wider your feet are, the more stable your side-to-side position should be. Make sure your hands land directly under your shoulder, not out in front. 10 seconds. One more to each side. On your feet, 30 seconds. Whew. Home stretch, guys. Or is it? Grab your weights for triceps. 10 seconds to start. Ready? Position. Let's go. Remember, when you push the weights back, make sure they come to a stop. Your upper part of your arm, from your elbow to your shoulder, stable, not moving. The only thing that's moving is your forearm and the weights. Ten seconds. Last one. Weights down. Make sure they're not in your way. Hop, hop, squat. Let's hit it. Ten seconds. Last one. Good, to your plank. Tap, tap. Keep your form. Let's go. Remember, slow these down. Minimize the hip shift. Focus on where your hand is landing on the floor. Directly underneath your shoulder. 10 seconds. One more to each side. On your feet, 30 seconds rest. One more run through. We're going to get through this last run through, then we'll talk about the challenge. I'm going to go for it. You can decide if you want it once we start. We'll talk about it in a moment. For now, let's get through this. Tricep kickbacks. Ready? Let's go. Fifteen seconds. Two more. Good. Weights down. Hot pop squat. Let's go. Ten seconds. Last one. Shoulder taps. Get down there. Ready? Hit it. Ten seconds. One more on each side. Done with that group. Come on up. Take a breath. Get your towel. Drink a little water. Heart rate's down. Guys, that was a great job getting through those 6 groups. Now it's challenge time. I'd like to see you try this with me. Get through as much of it as you can. If you get to the end, we're champions. If you don't quite get there, give you something to shoot for. So in today's workout, we did 18 different exercises. We did them in sets of 3. We did them for 30 seconds at a time. The challenge now is we're going to do each exercise one time for 30 seconds. That's 18 exercises at a half minute. You can do the math. That's about 9 minutes of exercising. It may get around 10, maybe 10 minutes with some of the transition time, but it's non-stop moving for 9 minutes. So we go back to group 1. Get your weights ready. First exercise, squats, plank rows, ab leg raises. So as you can tell, some of the transition we're going to need is going to be from floor to standing or standing to floor. Don't worry about it. That counts in the challenge. That movement counts, okay? So get your weights for squats. We start in 10 seconds. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Good posture at the top. If you're going to pace yourself, that's fine. You can move slower. I just want to see you move with good form, non-stop. Just like we did when we were in the groups, I'll call out the 3 exercises we're going to do so you can mentally prepare to get ready for it. Let's get one more. Plank rows. Get down there. Ready? Let's go. 15 seconds. Leg raises are next. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn over. Let's go. So if you're curious, I've got a timer I'm looking at. It gives me 30 seconds to work and just a mere 3 seconds for me to talk and get you into the next one. 10 seconds to go. We bounce up. We're going to go with our high knee lunge and bicep curls. Let's go. Come on up. Grab your weights. I'm starting with left. Here we go. Step back. High knee. A little tougher to get that knee higher than my waist this time, or higher than my hip. 10 seconds. One more. Bicep curls. Fifteen seconds. Last one. Lunge, high knee, other side. Let's go. Toughest part of that challenge is coming up in our next group. That's the shoulders. Last one. Here we go. Shoulder press. Ready? Take it. Fifteen seconds. Two more. Deadlifts. Remember, this was the group where I changed weights, because after deadlifts, we go into side shoulder raise. So if you're doing that with me, get ready. We got 10 seconds to go. So if we're doing 9 minutes of straight exercise in this challenge, you're halfway through. Here we go. Shoulders, side, hit it. But it doesn't get easier. Can you recall what's coming up? Push-ups, plank, crunches. That's our next group. No weights. Give me two more. Oh, these push-ups are gonna be rough. Ready? Let's go. 10 seconds. Hold the plank up on the next one. Now drop to your forearms. You're in that forearm plank now. Lengthen your legs. Close your eyes, calm your breath. 15 seconds. Anybody shaking like me? Rough. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn over. Crunches. High crunch. Stay on the top side of it. That means you keep your abs engaged. Don't give them a chance to go loose by getting too low to the ground with your head. 15 seconds. Three, 2, 1. On your feet. Squats with the side leg raise. Grab your dumbbells. Right arm against the leg. Left arm down. Ready? Let's go. Two more. Take a breath. Other side. Long leg. Keep the hip rotated in. Shoulders level with the ground. Ten seconds. Last one. Bent over row. Knees bent, abs tight. Ready? Pull it. Now remember, the exercise we roll to next, we're going to be in the same position because we go from bent over row to tricep kickbacks. I want you to follow me. I'm going to give you standing time for 2 or 3 seconds just to get your posture up. Then we go right back down in 3, 2, 1. Stand up, posture, back down, triceps, go. You've got 3 more exercises, guys. You can smell the finish. Ten seconds. Two more. Get the weights out the way. Hop, hop, squat. Ready. Go. $15 seconds. Shoulder taps in that plank position finishes, and then we can stay on the ground to stretch. 2 more. To the floor. Plank. Let's go. Tap it out. Shoulder, hand. Focus on your landing spot. Don't get sloppy at the end. $10 seconds. Hold both hands down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay on your knees and hands. Catch your breath. Stay on your knees. Bring your upper body up. And bring your right foot forward for me. Lean into it. Catch your breath. Take that left arm up and just reach over your body. Take a little bend. Come back upright, drop that hand behind you, grab your elbow, tricep stretch. Keep breathing deep. Guys, that was amazing. Hell of a challenge, you did it. Be careful on this stretch. We're going to sit back into your left heel, straightening out the right leg hamstring. Come on up, just switch legs. Left foot forward, right foot back. Shift your weight forward, open up the hip flexor, take your right arm up and bend it across your body. Come back upright, drop that hand behind you, grab your elbow and pull it back. Sit back into your right heel, stretching your left hamstring. Good, bring that leg back, come on up. Take a nice deep breath in, reach the arms wide. As you open up the arms, stop parallel to the floor. Keep that right arm out, grab your left foot. Hold on to something if you need it. Standing leg slightly bent. Change legs. Good, drop that foot, one more deep breath in, arms overhead. As you exhale, get your hands to back behind you, interlace your fingers, roll your shoulders back, press your hands away. You've got something to feel good about today, guys. Great workout, thank you all for coming in. Remember, this workout will be on YouTube later on today. Get to it if you want to try it again. Most importantly, share it with your friends, challenge them to do what you did today and see if they can hang with you. See you next time.